Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Welcome to another episode of 30 Inks 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at a greenish, sea glassy colored ink from Dominant Industry. Les Falaises Etretat. Or Les Falaises Etretat. So, today's spin we will be using the Franklin Christoph Model 31 with Franklin Christoph Yovo Broadnib. Alright, before we start, if you guys have not done so already, please go check out my website. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Join the calligraphy class, join the Discord. If you'd like to save 10% off on your next order, check out the link in the doobly-doo to save yourself 10% off on your next order to Pen Boutique. Alright. Here's our ink of the day. It's a very nice greenishy, tealy ink with some gold shimmer in it. Can't really see the shimmer too well in some of these, but that's okay. Here's our ink swatch. Water resistance test shows it might not want to use this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. Here's our toilet paper chromatography. I see this blue, and there's a green, and even just a little bit of teal in there. And just the tiniest hint of yellow. I may want to try and do this one again with you guys on stream right now. That chromatography, it put just a little too much water in it. So, I'm going to put a little bit less water and see how far it goes. We'll put 5 drops. Alright. Yep, there's just a little bit of green in there and some teal, like a turquoise coming out, and that gold shimmer getting left behind. And here is our ink swatch, our ink painting of the day. Kind of looks like Niagara Falls from afar. Very pretty. This is what it looks like on Hobonichi. Today is Nicholas Doomfruit's birthday, so if you have a minute, go over and say hello to him and wish him a happy birthday. This is Industry. Les Falaises. Etretat. Very nice, very nice. It's very light. Very nice indeed. Here's our ink calendar so far. It's looking very nice, very nice. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? Alright. Put my little finger cuts on. Alright. This is the Pen and Gear memo book from Walmart.com. There's just the tiniest bit of feathering, a little bit of ghosting. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Nice shimmer, no feathering, a little bit of ghosting. A lot of bit of ghosting. This is Moleskin 70 GSM, feathered like a chicken, bled to the page. Field Notes Journal. No real feathering, tiniest bit of spread, little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. This is Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917. Nice shading, no feathering, a little bit of ghosting. Midori MD paper. Again, nice shading, no feathering, a little bit of ghosting. This is 52 GSM Tomoe River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Cosmo Air Light 75 GSM. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, a little bit of ghosting. Office Depot Office Max. There's just the tiniest bit of spread, a little bit of seepage, a little bit of shading, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Marmon Nemosiny 80 GSM dot grid. I should state that all of these have shimmer. All of these should be taken with a grain of salt because they're in a broad nib. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Optic paper. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Caliber Soft Journal. Nice shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Nice shading, a little bit of jiggle in those lines, but no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Excuse me. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. A little bit of shading, a little bit of seepage, a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is Archer and Olive notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Up and Up Wide Rule composition book from Target.com. A little bit of shading, a little bit of shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. True Red composition book from Staples.com. A little bit of shading, a little bit of shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Relatively cooperative ink so far. Apica 81.4 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of shading, a little bit of shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Pelican. Nice shading, nice shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is the Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful shading, beautiful shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Sanzan Tomoe River. Nice shading, nice shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is U-Style notebook paper. There's just the tiniest bit of seepage. A little bit of shimmer, nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. CVS Caliber notebook paper. Nice shading, nice shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Hi Bumblebee, how are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? This is Oxford notebook paper. Nice shading, a little bit of shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. 5-star notebook paper. You would like this ink. It's very up your alley. I'm going to put a note on it. This is going to Bumblebee. Maybe say minute. Aww, how cute. Yes. This is 5-star notebook paper. A little bit of shading, a little bit of shimmer. There's just the tiniest bit of feathering. No bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Pen and Gear heavyweight notebook paper. Nice shading, nice shimmer. No real feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I like that notebook paper. I'm going to have to run out and get me some more. Aqua Bee cross-section pad. Tiniest bit of spread. Nice shading, nice shimmer. No feathering. A little bit of bleeding. No bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Nice shimmer, nice shading. No real feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is the JNB Copper Plate Graph Pad from johnneilbooks.com. Beautiful for practicing calligraphy. I'm doing fairly well. I'm hungry, so I need to hurry up this thing so I can go out and eat. No bleeding, no ghosting. Rhodia dot pad, 80 GSM. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shading, a little bit of seepage, but no bleeding, no ghosting. Starvin' Marvin. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. Nice shimmer, nice shading, a little bit of seepage, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Okay, let's do a comparison now. Oh, I'm so hungry. I need to go to the store. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna pass away. Now, because this is somewhere between a teal and a green, I want to look at some teals first. Alrighty. Don't pass away. I'm gonna pass away if I'm so hungry. What am I getting to eat? Well, I'm thinking about having me a McDonald's because I learned about a secret. If you go to the drive-thru of a McDonald's and you ask for a double cheeseburger, dressed like a Big Mac, they put the lettuce and the Big Mac sauce on a double cheeseburger, and it's like $2 less. So, and it's only 50 cents for the Big Mac sauce. So I'm gonna go try it today before I go shopping. Alright, this is Dominant Industry Les Falaises à Etretat. Next to Sailor Shikiori Shito Shito. This one is very similar. Again, kinda, no. Okay, now we're getting far away from the ballpark. Okay, we're not even in a ballpark anymore. Okay, now we're coming back to the ballpark. Well, now we're in a different field. Oh, now we're back in the ballpark. This one's sorta similar. This one's even more similar. We're getting closer. Even closer. Nope, different ballpark. This one isn't even in the same country. Oh, that one's in a different country also. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Sailor Tears of Alice. This one's kind of close. Those ones were kind of close. I do want to see some greens. I don't think that we're gonna find any that matches in the green department, but you never know. I mean, I need to like split these up into like yellow greens. So yellow greens. Medium greens, light greens, murky greens, bluish greens. Green greens. Brownish greens. Murky brownish greens. Black greens. Blue greens. Dark green. Dark green. Dark green. Dark green. Dark green. Dark green. Murky green. Murky green. Well, actually, that'll probably go in that one. This one is like a murky green. This one's kind of a blue green. Another blue green. Another kind of murky bluish green. This is like a muddy green. There's an even more muddier yellow green. Here's a super light green. Another super light green. Another super light green. Normal green. Light green. Light green. Nope, that one was the light green. Another light green. Another light green. Another light green. This one is like a bluish, a light bluish green. A yellowy green. Another yellowy green. Super yellowy green. And this one's also a yellowy green. This one is also a yellowy green. This one is like a normal green. Another normal green. So it's kind of a bluish green. This one is also kind of a bluish green. Another bluish green. Way bluish green. Another bluish green. This one's like a dark green. Bluish green. This one is very close. This is kind of a bluish green. A little more like a light bluishy green. Make a new department for that green. This one is also a light bluish green. Another light bluish green. This one's like a light bluish green. A little bit more green. This one's kind of a light bluishy green. Oh, this one's kind of close. Pushkin is kind of close. Document green is kind of a that color of a green. Spearmint is kind of a normal green. Emerald is a normal green. Sherwood green is a normal green. Bezooded woodgrown is a normal green. Spirulina green is even a normal green. Grun green cactus is a normal green. Magical forest is a normal green. Golden ivy is kind of a dark normal green. Lemongrass is kind of a dark yellowy green. This one's a Noodler's green is kind of a dark earthy green. Another earthy green. This one's kind of a normal green. one's kind of a dark green. This one's a bluey green. This one's kind of a dark normally green. This one's Delamere green is kind of a dark maybe that color of green. Freedom of the Starry Sky green is kind of similar. Forest green is a normal green. Actually, it's kind of a bluey green. This one's a dark green. Birmingham is a murky green. This one's kind of a dark bluey green. Umber green is kind of a murky, darker green. This one's a bluey green, but this one's very similar, even though I would not use that one. Here's another yellowy, bluey, very light bluey yellowy green. Let's see, this one is probably a normal green, maybe a bluey yellowy green. This one's pretty far off. This one's more of a bluey green, normal green, gray green. This one's like a blue green and a dark foresty green. This one doesn't belong, that one goes there. This one doesn't go, that one probably goes there. Okay, so now that I have everything kinda put into categories, light bluer greens, this one can probably go there, this one can probably go there. This one could probably go there. That one could probably go there. Dark, dark, dark. Every once in a while I like to organize my inks. So that way I kind of know what I have. Yellowy inks. Oops, I almost put that one in there. I would have never found it again. Alright, well. Do you guys have this ink? What do you guys think about this ink? thinking thoughts about buying this ink? Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.